All right. Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Better than that. I need to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Just box him, be smart, just get your shots. Don't give him...
Box.
Focus now, focus. Big deep breaths, big deep breaths. Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe.
Let's do it.
Relax.
Time out!
Come on, you're better than that. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Let's go.
Just be smart. Be smart and counter that boy. Now start countering. Now counter his mistakes. Make him miss. Make him pay.
One, two, three, 4, 5. Are you okay?
You alright? Take deep breaths.
Time.
Okay, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Let's get out there. Get...
And back.
Good work.
Jab. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now stick a hook on the end.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Right. Get your mind back.
Let's fight. And time.
Okay, now you're switching off. You've done all your work all the way through.
And box.
He's not hurt bad. He's only flat.
Next time.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm.
Let's do it.
Kid, you need to pick it up. You need to pick it up. He's winning this round.
That's where he's come from.
Good fight.
Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here at the Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this.
Saul Terrence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the
I'm
world.
bored
He
stuck
also
and off until the morning.
and this one has all. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That jab scores. And caught him with a left hook.
Be careful, it's snowing like an MF here.
The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Ton. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. The courage on display here is incredible. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Alvarez in that last round. He is down big time on the scores. And there's the bell for round two. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. A swing and a miss with the left hook. Beautiful counter shot. Crawford just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's a counter shot. And that hook misses. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner.
And there's the bell to start round three.
So
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we
Never,
can
but
turn it
I'm
around
back in
here.
Florida
This is one
now.
of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. Catch and shoot. Counter punch right up the middle.
It's been raining for 3 days and I woke up at 4 with the snowing heavy.
And he did catch him! He caught him clean! Clean as a whistle! Good counter punching. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These two were made for each other. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. From this moment forward, back into the fray here in round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the flyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close.
Whoa, Johnny! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way! I don't believe what we're seeing here!
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. No rest for the weary. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Here we go in the 6th round. That counter punch caught him clean. How about that time counter shot? Nice counter. Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Perfect counter shot. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in. Here comes round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Tar, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he blows you down.
The straight right just misses. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Perfect counter lands. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell to start round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again.
I don't see how y'all deal with it up there.
Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
70 degrees where I'm at.
With a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the...
Virginia always had crazy weather.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
It was damn near 70 last week.
Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Just missed with that hook. Nice slip to avoid the jab. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Crawford's legs are all over the place. It's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
You know how to put speed play on Monopoly. I'm not sure I normally make a game with custom rules.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Eric Morales,
Well, you gotta
173
put it on
centimeters
speed
tall,
roll or
with
something. It makes other
183
people turn
centimeter
go quicker.
reach. This man is a blood and guts warrior. It's Eric El Terrible Morales. He defeated 15 world champions during the course of his career, and he's going to try and light up his opponent again tonight. And they'll be facing Old Dog from the United States of America.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, here is the renowned 4-division champion.
Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. Here we go for round 1. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. It's all offense all the time. That counter shot lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You believe what we are seeing. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Parries away that left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
These plated players are crazy looking. Nobody made a person that looks like a person.
Not an option for these two. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on, breathe. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's leave.
Nice round. Good round.
And there's the bell to start round 2. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Punch, counter punch. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Oh, and this is really going to rub them the wrong way. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
This is poetry in motion. If you've got a great jab, if you've got a long reach, I know, that was me. I'm admiring what I'm seeing here.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. A straight right just misses. Hook misses. A straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And old dog goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. And that will do it. This fight is over.
You seen me as a cop on my last live with the crew.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
Got a low left hand, look to the right hand, look to the right hand, work his jab, look to the right hand, open his lazy jab.
Yeah, you still down bad on the 3MS.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Stay.
And box.
Make him pay. Ignore it. Ignore it.
Mirror match.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on. Breathe, breathe. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath.
It's go take a while to get them miss back.
Get back behind the jab.
Still letting your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
Go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
Yay, I wanna quit, but I'm not.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Very.
Let's do it.
in this fight. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're much better than this.
Let's go.
Count with that left hook. Count the jab. Count that jab.
Listen, you've switched off. What you're doing. He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be...
Be a bitch. One, two, three, 4, 5. Give me your gloves.
As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful Tommy.
This bout is...
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Ooh, a stiff jab. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Look how that straight's affecting them. Nope, that hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh is ready. Tommy, here comes. This so much hype. And there's the bell to start round one. No rest for the weary. Got him with the uppercut. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
There's a counter shot. That jab misses. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he just missed with that left jab. That big hook doesn't land. The straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music? Here we go for round two. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
How you deal with a slugger? You've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador. Pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
That counter punch caught him clean. Well done with that counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this part will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Jab slightly off target. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morrison in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute.
There's the bell to start round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? No rest for the weird. Hold that thought! Whoa, Larry Holmes on the back foot! And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. He threw a punch and just got countered. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. And around. And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice stop, but that won't score. These two were made for each other. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. What a punch. The charts action from both of these fighters. Has to be careful for that receipt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. Well, we're in. On to the 5th we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Punch, counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. That counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Morrison in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good defense on that left hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Nice counter shot. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That left hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Morrison in that last round. Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
How about that time counter shot? This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
The straight right just misses. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with... Whoa, wait a minute! Tommy Morrison, oh no, what's happened? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.